Hello friends, this is Jackie from Keep It Simple Stickers. How is everyone today? I hope that you are doing well. As you can see from what I already have planned out, I have started my August 2020 budget now. I didn't know that I was not recording throughout this first section. So we're gonna start down here under my expenses, my August expenses. So let me go through and kind of tell you what I have done thus far. This is a kit that I'm using from Shay's Budget Shop, which I will link below. This is meant for the mini happy planner, but I'm using it within a B6. So I have done some adjustment for the size, and I believe that it looks really nice for using it in a different sized planner. I've gone ahead and put a thick washi strip and a little piece of a second thick washi strip up here for the budget, and then I put one of these cute script August budget at the top. I've put our income, same as it's always been. My goal for my personal business, Keep It Simple Stickers, is $1,000 for this month. I do not disclose my husband's paycheck. If you are new to my channel, hello and welcome. I do weekly plan with me's as well as monthly budget with me's. I have not done a budget since May of this year, so apparently because of that I forgot to press record, but we won't go into that. But anyways, I do not disclose my husband Joe's income on the internet, so that's why that is blank. Side hustles can include anything from selling something on Facebook Marketplace, receiving a rebate in the mail, things of that nature. And typically, let me write this in, it's always at 0. I always leave a line item for that just in case. I'm now to the August expenses. So I pulled another script from the accompanying script sheet in the kit. And I was just starting to talk about the kids' college funds when I realized that I was not recording. Joy. But now you're all caught up. So let's keep going with the fixed expenses. So I wrote down our mortgage. This is not our actual mortgage amount. We have been diligently working on paying down our mortgage. So we do put additional funds toward it every month when we are able to. Kate's college and Jason's college funds. Typically I lump this together with Kate's gymnastics fee. However, due to COVID-19, she has not had gymnastics since March of this year. So I have since removed it from this particular budget. If she ends up going back in August, I will just make sure to factor that into our September budget, and we'll just have to make sure we allocate money to her gymnastics. I don't foresee that happening anytime soon, but it's a possibility. So the kids' college funds, we put $200 away for each of them. Gas last year, let's see, ended up being around $50 last August. So that's what I'm going to budget for this this August. DTE was about $200. That's our AC, so I'm not surprised by that number. And then of course Verizon stays the same at $192. And TV and Netflix, internet, all of that together is the same as it's always been, which is about $90. Okay, so let me add this up really quickly and I will tell you the total. All right, friends, so total for fixed expenses is $2,682. So let's go into buried expenses now, and I'm going to again write everything down for varied expenses and come back and we'll do numbers together. All right, friends, I am back. I have gone ahead and I have written down my varied expenses, finishing out the first page and moving over to the second page. I did put another really pretty washi strip up there to try to keep it cohesive. So let's talk numbers. Groceries has been pretty steady since the beginning of budgeting at $750 per month. Again, if you are new here, our grocery store encompasses, and this amount encompasses pretty much a lot of our household expenses. Toiletries, paper towel, paper product, of course, food, dog medication, flea medication, etc. So just don't be shocked by that number, but it is a number that works for our family. Gas, my husband's going back to work in the middle of the month. However, he's going to be the only one really traveling anywhere, and our gas has been pretty minimal. Like a lot of people, I'm only going to schedule $50 for August for gasoline for our car. Food and eating out, I'm going to put $40 for August. We don't eat out very much at all. Usually it's like we order out for pizza once, and we might give the kids a treat from Tim Hortons or something like that. Unbudgeted, of course, should be $0. Moving up to this column here, clothing. I don't anticipate any clothing needs for my husband, but I am going to allocate a little bit of money into that section, probably just $100 in case he needs a new belt or socks or something like that. I haven't spent much on clothing this summer. We just haven't, We do have one appointment coming up. It's Jason's 2-year appointment. There will be a copay for that. I believe it's $15. So I'm gonna budget $15 in for that. Hair and nails. I have not gotten my hair done since COVID. I've gotten one pedicure. I'm going to put like $50 in there because I don't know if I'm going to get my hair cut. I don't know if I'm going to get a pedicure, but I'll budget a little bit of money in there in case I do one of those things. Family fun, I always put $30 in there. That's if we go somewhere. We are planning a couple day trips before Joe goes back to work, just either to a beach or to a park, like a state park or something like that, so the kids can be outside and away from the house for a little bit. So I'm going to put a little bit of money into that. Gifts and giving, $200. And entertainment, we started that during COVID. I am going to drop that down to $50. When COVID started, we were purchasing books from our local bookstore. Joe got a new video game. If we want to rent a movie through our DVR when we had cable, that's kind of what entertainment falls into. Put it in there. If the kids, get a new board game, something like that, it will come from there. Home and yard, I'm going to put $200. That's like chlorine for our pool. New plants, usually towards the end of August, around Labor Day. Early September, I do purchase a few perennials to plant each year. We're slowly getting our yard where we want it to be, and I know we will have quite a bit of repair work to our grass that we're going to need to do, and so I want to allocate funds for that. One thing I forgot to put in is both of our dogs have to go to the vet, and I'm going to budget in $250 for that. Usually their vet visits are like $100, $110. And that includes like any vaccinations that they need to get done. So for both of them, I'm going to allocate $250. And we also get our heartworm medication via our vet. So added that amount in there. So I'm going to go ahead and put a total for our varied expenses, add them up, and I will be right back with you. All right, friends, totals for our varied expenses is, transposed number there almost, $1,735. So this is what the budget is looking like. Again, this kit is from Shay's Budget Shop. There's a lot of stickers on this kit that I did not use. It comes with a lot of really nice script. Of course, this was one large sheet that I cut to fit in my storage. I don't know if I mentioned that, just because I know I did the first time I filmed, but I want to make sure that you all know it did not come cut like I did. I cut it to fit into my storage. So you get a lot of things for your calendar. I love these little goal scripts. I think they're just absolutely perfect. I love the font. It's a really nice kit. I don't do sinking funds. I've talked about that before. I don't do cash envelopes, and I don't do we don't have any debt. But if you do, this is a great kit for you to have to not only do your monthly overview like I did, but your calendar and your debt snowball, or your sinking funds, or your cash envelopes. So definitely consider Shay's Budget Shop. Of course, I will link her below. If you did enjoy this kind of shortened budget with me with real numbers, definitely consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing down below. And I'll catch y'all in my next video. Bye-bye, friends.